everyone. I'm Dr. Deepika Agarwal, a gynecologist and obstetrician at CK Birla Hospital, Gurgaon. Today, I will be talking about a very important topic for parents, that how can we educate our young girls and young boys when they're starting their puberty or menarche, how we can teach them. I'll be sharing some tips that how we can initiate this discussion. It's a sensitive discussion in a very positive way, which they can understand at that sensitive age, at that fragile age. This reminds me, so basically I'll be talking more about menarche today, which means when the girls start getting periods, and how we can equally sensitize our boys. Now, what is menarche? How we can start that discussion? I would personally just not start talking to them about it like a medicine, like a science. I would carry some books with me, which has some body parts in it. I would open the book, and when my girl is nearing that age, would start talking about those body parts, about that organ. The most important thing is, how do we know when she's going to reach to menarche? When is she going to get her first periods? As parents, it's very important. We know that the age for menarche in girls is around 12 years. That's an average age. Some girls will start getting periods a bit more sooner. Some may get a little bit later. Now, as parents, how would you identify when your daughter is going to get it? Now, before menarche, there is a stage what is called as puberty, where you would start seeing some sort of hair growth on her body, whether that's axillary hair, that's pubic hair, followed by breast buds development. It is at this time when you notice the change, that's the time when you should be initiating these topics so that it doesn't come to her as a surprise. And more so, the important thing is that they are not relying on other social media and end up getting confused information or the wrong information. We as parents and caregivers are brand ambassador for our children. Now, what do you want to talk to them? It's very important that we explain to them in very simple terms. I would tell that it's the time when the ovaries are waking up. They are now building up eggs in our body. And when the eggs are forming, those eggs are going into the uterus, what we call as womb. And they are building up the lining because it's the hormonal change that's happening. And that starts shedding in the form of blood, which comes every month. It is normal. It happens to every girl. It's a time when the girls are now transiting to the age and becoming ladies. It's a positive change. It's how the God has designed women's body. It's very important that they should feel confident about themselves when they are having that transition. Again, the questions that your children might ask, or you may want to tell them about it, how frequently the periods would be coming, what they should be doing when they're having periods, how they should be maintaining their hygiene, how can they keep themselves free of infection. So the basic thing, need to tell them that we can maintain a calendar. As parents, you can do that for your child. That would give you in few months time that how her periods are coming. Some girls may have regular period and some may not have regular periods. We know that it may take a couple of years for periods to get regular. At least we will then know the pattern, and they can prepare themselves every month when they are expecting the period. More so important is how frequently they should be changing the sanitary pads, what should be doing so that they are totally infection free. Depends on the blood loss for every girl. They may end up changing 4 to 5 sanitary pads a day. It's really important to reiterate the importance of washing themselves thoroughly with water in the morning and evening before they go to bed. And the washing should happen from front to back, not from back to front, because that can cause infection. Now, how do we sensitize them towards the sanitary pads? As a mother, I would show them different kind of pads. I would show them the sizes and the thickness of pads. I would teach them how to use the pad, how to put them on the knickers, how to dispose them, and very important, to wash hands every time they are touching the pads. Now, along with menarche comes to some girls what we call as premenstrual syndrome. Now, as parents, most of you would have heard that term. It's a very tricky age. It's a very sensitive age where their hormonal changes are happening. They may start getting more irritable. They may need their breathing space at that time. The periods might come with pain as well. So important is we can give them some painkillers. We can make them aware that you may feel pain. That's normal part of period. There's nothing to be scared. We can give them some hot packs. If your child is getting irritable, please support your child, understand her anxiety, give them some time to rest, explain them the importance of good diet and exercise. Now that's something to do with the girls. Now, why is it so important that we sensitize our young boys as well? It's important so that when they grow up and when they first time get to know about menstrual period, about girl, or if they see a sanitary pad lying in the home, they are more respectful towards them and they are able to understand them better. Same with the boys. It's important, sit with your boy. I wouldn't sit with my boy and a girl together. If I have both at the similar age, I would sit them separately because it's a different information that you're wanting to give to either of them. I would show them the sanitary pads. Again, I would explain them a little bit about the women reproductive organs, about the ovaries, how the changes are happening. It's a menstrual blood. It is good to shed that blood. It's not a bad thing to happen at all. So I think bearing all that in mind, we probably, would feel more confident when our child is entering into that phase. Because when I recall, when I was a young girl, I'm talking nearly 35 years ago, and when I first had my periods, I never knew what's going to happen, and I was very scared. I just started crying, thought something sinister is happening to my body, and surely we don't want this thing to happen to our girls. There are a lot of schools nowadays who are inculcating this in their curriculum, but as parents, we should be the first people who shouldn't be feeling ashamed of discussing this to our child. Let's all make our kids more confident about their body, more positive about their body, and that this is something natural that's going to happen to them, and there's nothing to worry about it. Please feel free to share your questions and I'll be very happy to answer. Now, one important question is, what is the right age to share it, right? Now, as I discussed earlier on, we know that some girls may get menarche at the age of 9 or 10, some may get as late as 13. The best time would be when you start seeing puberty in your young girls. For example, when they're developing some hair growth in their axillary region or in the pubic area, or you start seeing some buds development. That's the time. We know within 6 months to 1 year, they will start getting the period. So that's the zone when you should actually start off sitting with them. And same with the boys as well, because they need to know somewhere around the age of 9 and 10. Just make them familiar of, especially if you have a girl around your home and they are going to school as well, and they may see some changes around them, we can talk to them at that age. Okay, I'll end my discussion here for the day and wish you all a very good day. Thank you.